I would, for some reason, film my makeup. For no other reason than actually for no other reason. I have no reason for why I wanted to film this. Let's get ready. I have school in around 2 or 3 hours, and I actually have no idea what time it is now, so maybe like 10:30, maybe closer to 11. But today is not a normal school day. Today we're going on a school trip to the Edo Era Museum. I'm not exactly sure where we're going, but we only have like half an hour of class and then we're going on this trip. I'll probably film some of that. I also changed I moved my desk. It used to be here. So now I'm trialing this new background. I have a window here, so the lighting is hopefully better. And the backgrounds may be a little bit more interesting than just seeing this curtain. Yeah, anyway, I'm actually roasting, so I'm gonna turn off the heater and I'm also gonna change my pajama top. So back in 2 seconds. Okay, that's a little better. So yeah, I thought I would just do my makeup. It's not that exciting, but something to do while we chat, I guess. If you want to get some life updates or whatever, then this is the time to be watching. So yeah, I tried to film a Q&A recently and it was terrible and I hate it. So I will try to refilm that, but I really don't know how I want to film it, because for me, just sitting in front of the camera, I guess like I'm doing now, but just talking is like so boring. Like I can't stand to just like edit myself just talking. Yeah, I filmed that video. I'm probably gonna refilm it. I had some questions about asking if I could go more in depth about how I moved to Japan. I did make a video about it already, but it was kind of more of like a moving vlog. Whereas I guess people would like to hear more like what the route I went down with. People want to know more about like what visa I applied for, or like how I applied for it, or maybe I guess my thought process when I was deciding what route to go. I guess I'd like to make a little bit more of an in-depth sit-down video where I explain that, but then it's the sit-down part that I really have the problem with, because I just get so bored and I feel so like judgmental of myself when I'm sitting down talking just to the camera. Like I really feel like that's why I like, you know, vlogging and stuff, because, and for the most part I obviously don't normally talk in front of the camera that much, but when I'm out and about and I like just filming what I'm seeing, because that to me is what's visually interesting. And I enjoy watching people sit down videos as well, especially if they're talking about and giving advice on, for example, moving to Japan or visa options. But when it comes from myself, I just feel like everything I'm saying just feels so, I guess because I already know it, it just doesn't feel interesting to me, because the information is coming from myself. Like I already know XYZ about certain visa stuff, but I guess I have to remember that a lot of people are in the boat that they're starting out on this like thought process and figuring stuff out for the first time, in the same place I was, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, when I started thinking about, oh, maybe I could try living in Japan. So I guess trying to remember that for maybe some people it's interesting and really useful information. Also I have my midterm exams for school next week, so I really should just be spending my time studying, but I also worry about, you know, my YouTube videos are like every 3 weeks at this point, which is really not the schedule that I wanted to be keeping. Also, life recently has been a little stressful, because I'm starting to think about what I'm gonna do next after I finish school, because school finishes for me in the end of March and I don't have a job yet, and I'm starting to look for one. I applied for one job that's related to my degree, but so far I've not heard anything back from them. I cannot afford school for more than 6 months, so I will have to just keep self-studying. or maybe take like evening classes like once a week, something that's a little bit more affordable for me from March. That is if I actually can get a job and stay here. Obviously 6 months has not been enough time for me. I want to be here longer. If I was to go back to Scotland, like I don't really know what I'd do. I don't really have a plan. I don't think that would be the best thing for me. Yeah, finding a job is also a battle in itself. Maybe that's even. I think it might be. Not bad. I'm sorry, this is not interesting to probably the majority of you. So we'll most likely just cut this whole section out. Ta-da! I'm a new woman. So yeah, that was me doing my makeup. I guess you might see me later on. I'm probably gonna film some of the museum we go to. So I'll catch you later. Who knows? Bye. It's time to make some lunch before I go to school, so let's eat. We're gonna make a very, very traditional Japanese lunch. So yeah. So here we have some very traditional Japanese bread, some very, very traditional Japanese sweet corn, some very traditional Japanese cheese, some very, very, very traditional Japanese mayo, and of course, extremely traditional Japanese tuna. Maybe that works. Into the toaster it goes. Maybe like 5 minutes. Ta-da! Sandwich. Traditional Japanese meal. For some reason, I'm always the first one here for like at least 10 minutes. Fat hands out my vlog. It moves. The cat moves. That's so creepy.
It is called. Yeah, actually, this is called komatsuna.
boat house or both house?
1, 2, 3, 4. I am not a raincoat here to keep you warm. Then go back in the closet after the storm. No, I'm not a match simply waiting to burn. All I am is a friend, your friend till the end.
If anyone knows, what are these things on the trees? Are they just winter decorations with illuminations, or are they to help the tree grow or be a certain shape? If anyone knows, please let me know. So this is a completely unnormal day in my life, but it is really nice that our school occasionally takes us on these field trips. We get to experience stuff together that we wouldn't normally probably think to go to ourselves. The Edda Museum is really cool, really interesting. And this park, as you can see, is absolutely stunning, and I would have never come here without the recommendation of our teacher. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've seen so far. Obviously, life in language school is not normally like this, but it can be super special on some days. I'm home now from school, I guess. Although wasn't really at school, obviously. Yeah, thank you for joining me in, I guess, a day in the life. But it was a pretty unaverage day in the life. I really wasn't planning on filming today, but for some reason this morning I just thought I guess I just felt like chatting a bit. Thank you for joining me today. Also, if you'd like to subscribe to this channel, that would really help me out. We have about 80% of people that watch this channel, they're not subscribed, and I know that's a statistic that I feel like everyone gives when they say that, but that's what my analytics tell me. So if you feel like subscribing, the button is there. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Now what? Do something cute.
Do a backflip.